Hey guys, it's C&CConstrictors again. I know it's been been a while since we've made any videos. Just been really busy working and everything. But today we're going to be talking about everything that's been going on as far as the FWC and them killing the boa constrictors and everything with Mr. Chris and all that stuff that's been going on with him and our opinion on it. It's probably not as big of his opinion as everybody else's, but we just wanted to come on here and give our side of it, and now I'm just gonna put it on to him.
I think as a pet owner, not a reptile owner, you should be furious about this. My thing is working for the FWC, you should know what animals are illegal in your own state. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You should be educated enough to know what you're doing. If not, then you should be punished. Um, I think it was despicable. They didn't even follow their own guidelines in putting these animals down. Uh, it's just unnecessary death, really.
Yeah. And you can clearly see in the video that one of the officers clearly looks at the name tag of what kind of snake and then proceeds to let his partner get the snake, and they continue to kill it, and then they realize that they fucked up. You can really see that they freak out and literally mouth, "We fucked up." Um, I think Florida has some.
Too many problems to name, to be honest with you.
Yes, they got some things to take care of. They got some things that they need to clear, and I really hope that everyone involved took their time. And I'm glad that he went against the officers and actually did the video. Because it said in one of the videos that we saw that he was told that he shouldn't video, but he had a gut feeling, and I'm honestly glad that he did it. If you have a gut feeling, especially dealing with authorities, because everyone knows now that you can't really trust authorities. You can, but at the same time you can't. If you have a gut feeling when officers are in your home doing something like that, no matter what, if you have a gut feeling, record it.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. I mean, that's just the bottom line of it. You really can't trust anybody to put your life, your animals,
Your
and
hobby,
yeah, anything that you care about, you should not have to put into other people's hands.
mm-hmm.
And this is one of those moments where they are abusing the power of law to keep you from keeping animals. And as a pet owner, if this was a dog or a cat,
Oh, everyone would be flipping shit.
oh yeah. But it's a reptile. It's a harmless reptile, to be honest with you.
Yes.
And there's probably too many people to know that don't know that actually. So the only theme I'm going to put on this video is be educated. Anybody that is out there, be educated. You don't need to walk around blind assuming that everything is dangerous without the proper education. You fear what you don't understand, so understand so you don't fear.
Mhm. Because I mean, the only thing that I mean, I don't know. I'm just lost with words, just because we have so many animals. Like, I was really upset when I saw it. It really upset me. I honestly about cried.
It should honestly upset a lot of people.
Yes.
Whether you are an animal person, whether you are a reptile person, whether you are a cat and dog person. This is a abuse of authority, and it just shouldn't have happened.
No.
If you can read than you can read a name tag on a cage.
Yes, and more so, in one of the videos that we um watched that he sent me, actually, you can literally, it says that they hide his snake that was carrying over $100,000 worth of babies inside of it. So not only when you're in this is it a money aspect, like set aside all the pet stuff, and that he's had that snake for over 10 years, which is a long time bonding and everything. But the fact that he had money invested in it inside that snake, and they just went ahead and killed it, and they thought that you could save it. If the FWC was, let's, educated at all, they would know that there was no saving it, and they probably did know. They were just trying to act stupid so they wouldn't get as much trouble, which, like I said, I'm sure that they've taken the necessary action as far as suing, and I hope they sue every single damn one of them, because if someone came up into my house and killed all my ball pythons, and I said, hey, don't kill a specific one, and they do it, and they hide it so they can continue doing what they needed to do, then I'd be pissed. I'd be suing. I'd have cameras all over the place.
US Ark has already posted a video. I think 2 people are being sued, but I mean, everybody involved with that should honestly have their jobs stripped, their money taken away.
Mhm.
I mean, you can't mess with somebody like that and expect no consequence.
Yeah, and I mean, he was really trying to rehome every single one. I mean, you can't rehome a whole collection in the amount of time that they gave him as well.
If you are in the reptile community, you need to be aware that some people have like 10 to 20 animals, some have 30 to 50, and the bigger breeders that provide these animals to us have well over probably 100 and plus snakes.
Yes, like the 2 gentlemen who were involved in all this. I can't remember their names at the moment, but I think Adam and Chris were the names, if I'm not mistaken. But the fact of the matter is, when you try and reason with authority, which one of them I believe was, so he can at least rehome them all. He asked, I believe, for more time so he can rehome at least 120. And they went ahead and arrested him. And I think that's just ridiculous that they went ahead and arrested him and charged him with a lot of criminal charges for no reason, for him just asking a question, for asking more time to rehome these animals that don't deserve to die, because it is a lot, because like I said, over 120. I mean, that's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of time to rehome them, and I feel like the FWC and everybody should have been more considerate of that. I know they have to do their job. Everyone has to do their job. But at the end of the day, these are living, breathing animals, and no one would want this happening to whatever they have. Their cows, their snakes, their dogs, their cats, their birds, rabbits, whatever you have out there as far as animal wise. No one wants that to come into their home or whatever you have these animals in and just kill them. It's heartbreaking.
Here's my opinion. Like, we live alongside these animals, whether they be in the wild, whether they live in our homes, whatever. We have to coexist. We shouldn't have to come in and kill animals because they're not what we want there. And I mean, It's like you move here from New York, but because I don't like you, I kill you.
Yeah,
I mean, it
I mean,
doesn't
it
make any
doesn't.
sense.
No, it doesn't, and it doesn't make any sense. And we just wanted to come on here and just give our opinions about it because we just don't want it to come up more towards up here, as far as them making laws on reptiles. Um, I know while during COVID there was some 13-year-old boy situation up here in Raleigh, I believe, who willingly knew he let out a cobra or whatever it was and didn't care. Now that's just irresponsible on this snake owner. Not everybody's like that. I think his adolescence really got to him at that point, as far as that goes. But we're not talking about that. But I just don't want it to see it come further. I know that there's certain snakes in Florida that are invasive, but still, you shouldn't have to kill them.
They wouldn't be invasive if it wasn't for a hurricane.
And Florida's known for their hurricanes. Like they're like hurricane
it's
century.
It's natural causes. Maybe it's a higher power saying that they should be there.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing.
Hurricanes are the Lord's work.
Shut up. But yeah, that's all we're gonna talk about today. We should have another video Sunday, like always, and get back into our routine of this.
If you want to see more about this story or look it up, U.S. Ark is a good place to look up. And
New England, I can't read that whole. But
U.S. Ark is a association for, it's a American Reptile Keepers Association. They fight for reptile rights. They're the ones that are handling this, and
we'll find the video and link it down in the description below.
But I urge you to support them. You can go and get a membership for free. And of course, any donations you put towards U.S. Ark helps them fight for our rights as reptile keepers.
Because I mean, sooner or later, it's gonna come all over.
Oh yeah.
It's just gonna start in Florida, unfortunately, and it's gonna make its way.
Because Florida's a big reptile place.
Yes, that's where a lot of people go.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's probably natural. I don't know, but it just seems a lot. But like he said, I'll put a description down below of the video that you guys can go watch. But
and if you like our channel, don't forget to subscribe. Come to our Facebook and give us a follow. We are still on TikTok, Instagram.
I think that's it.
Yeah, all at C&CConstrictors.
Either 19 or 2019. When we
still have animals available. And we also are hoping to get a few eggs this year, at least 1 or 2 clutches, and we'll begin pairing probably again in October. So
just stay tuned for all that, and please subscribe and like, and see y'all Sunday.